Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to work on a new little casserole called Sloppy Joe Bake, and it's only got 4 ingredients, so it shouldn't take long at all. Right now I am browning some ground beef, and then as soon as this is browned, I'm going to drain it. So I'll be back with you as soon as I have this cooked and drained. Okay, y'all. So I've already drained meat, and I have got our Sloppy Joe sauce here. And all you got to do, now this is off brand. You can use name brand, it's fine. So, just gonna mix it real quick and then we're gonna transfer it. But first, you need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees and get your 9x13 baking dish out, our casserole dish. And, alright, I can stir that more in a second. Let me go ahead and get this ready. Okay. Make sure y'all can see. Okay. So, get our crescent rolls ready. Lord. And then we're gonna make, we're gonna just make a bottom crust, basically. So, and make sure you have sprayed your pan. Alright, find our seam here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Now, if you can find, I think crescent roll, they make a crescent roll sheet. My Walmart does not carry it, so, which is nothing unusual. They never carry anything new after, until like a long time after. So this will work fine. Just kind of pinch it together. And then I'm gonna put your Sloppy Joe mixture on the bottom. Sloppy Joe mixture in over this. I didn't think a pound of meat would be enough, but it did fine. I used my meat chopper and it kind of helped. Okay. And now we're going to open up our other crescent roll. Oh, almost forgot. You do need to sprinkle some cheese. About a cup's worth. And I just did cheddar. But if you want a little spicy, I would go with pepper jack. That would be good. If I had my way, I'd add that to everything. It's one of my favorites. I'm trying to get this open. Okay. That one open. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit trickier because we have a filling now. Alright. So I'm going to do the best I can. I'm just trying to pinch it. You can also put it on something else. I'm trying to pinch it together like maybe a cutting board or something, but you risk it sticking, so keep that in mind. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a real easy to throw together casserole. You can literally make the ingredients in the morning, come home, and then assemble, pop it in the oven, done. Alright. See, not even gonna really focus too much on the seams. Okay. So now you're only gonna make this about 15-20 minutes until the top is golden brown. And you'll have to be careful to make sure that your bottom crust does get cooked all the way. All right, I'll see you back here in 20. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished product. I did leave it in the oven a little bit longer than I needed to because I was worried about the bottom crust not getting cooked all the way. But what I did is I got it done on the top, put full over the top, and put it back in the oven so the bottom can finish cooking. So that's a good tip if you don't want to burn the top. It tastes good. I tasted just a little bit of it. It tastes great. Everything went together really well, and it's a really simple recipe, and it's a perfect recipe for a taste of barbecue, even when it's not really the season for it. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to work on a jalapeno popper chicken casserole. Except for our peppers, we're going to substitute for some less spicier ones, but you can always still add the jalapeno peppers in if you prefer. So let's just go ahead and jump right on into it. You're going to need a large mixing bowl, and you're going to need 2 8-ounce bricks of cream cheese softened. We're going to combine these with a cup of sour cream. I think I've got about a cup here. Just about a cup. Okay. We're going to put in our peppers. Now I'm going to use chili peppers, green chilies, just a can. But the recipe calls for 6. I'm trying to think, how many was it? Yeah, 6 fresh jalapeno peppers, chopped and the seeds removed and all that. You could probably use canned ones because I think they make those. But I'm just going to put green chilies in here because it gives it a little bit of a smoky flavor, but not necessarily the hot factor. And we're going to put some salt, some pepper, and some garlic. All right, I need to mix that up. All right, so here is where the recipe gets a little bit tricky. So I need to pay particular attention so I don't mess up. All right, so I'm going to take half of my chicken, which is going to be about 2 cups worth, and I'm going to stir it in. Now you can use rotisserie, but I did cook some boneless, skinless chicken breasts and chop those up. So put that in there, and then you're going to do half of your cheese. We're supposed to be using Mexican cheese blend, but I'm just putting in cheddar because that's what I have on hand. Half of our green onions, which is about 3. So 6 together, but we're only use the 3 of those. And their bacon. And you're only going to put half your bacon in there. I'm going to just use real bacon bits. And I'm going to put about half of a small pack, and this is 2.5. So mix all that together. Already smells good already. Love jalapeno poppers, but this should be good too. Okay, so this is like a tater tot casserole, even though it doesn't say so in the title. And I've already got my 9x13 ready. I sprayed it with some cooking spray and got the tots in there. You're going to need about a 32-ounce bag, which is basically the whole bag. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put and put the rest of the chicken on the tater tots. Just like this. And this was about 4 cups worth. Then carefully place our cream cheese mixture on top, which is a lot of it. And then I'm just going to spread this out once I get everything out of this bowl. Get all this cleaned off. All right, go ahead and spread all that out. Cover your tater tots. Okay. And then we're going to take the rest of the cheese and put on top. Okay. Rest of our bacon. And our green onions. You're going to bake this in a 425-degree oven for about a half hour. And that's it, y'all. Basically, jalapeno popper dip over some tater tots. It's got to be good, right? So I'll see you back here as soon as we get done. Half an hour, 425. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished product. I would like to go ahead and add now that I did make a mistake in the recipe. I was supposed to cook the frozen tater tots for 15 minutes before we started assembling the casserole, but I didn't. So instead, I just put full over the casserole so it wouldn't burn, and I added 15 minutes to the cook time. So it still ended up fine. Hopefully everything will be great with it. Try to make sure that you add a little extra salt because I don't think it's salted enough. And a little bit extra garlic powder in that. The recipe called for garlic salt, and I just kind of split it up and did how I wanted to. But I think it's gonna don't add an over generous amount, but just add a little bit more than what the recipe calls for. I think that'll give it a lot more flavor. Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.